Hello, welcome to Enjoying Marital Bliss. I am Judith Imagoro. I'm a pastor and a relationship coach. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you on how to rebuild trust in marriage after infidelity, how you can work to rebuild the trust in your marriage after infidelity. I want you to know that trust is the foundation that love rests on. So it's very important that you rebuild trust when cheating occur in a relationship, because when there is no trust, the love in the marriage become vulnerable, because trust is the foundation that love rests on. So it's important that you work hard to ensure that that trust is restored in your home. And then when cheating happens in a marriage, two things happen. One, you've greatly impacted the way your spouse sees you. And two, you have also greatly impacted the way they see themselves. So thoughts like, am I worthy? Thoughts like their value, thoughts like, am I lovable? Am I still attractive? Will be coming to their mind again and again. So unfaithfulness do not just impact the way your spouse sees you, but the way they see themselves. So it's very important that you you take the time to rebuild the trust in your home so that they begin to feel worthy again. They begin to feel attractive again. They begin to feel they begin to feel lovable again. So it's very important that you consciously help them to rebuild their self-worth, because that was greatly affected when cheating occurred. So the first step into the ladder of rebuilding the trust in your marriage is for you to be genuinely sorry, acknowledging your faults. Never try to share the blame with your spouse or shift the blame in any way. What's like you were not there should never come. What's like you were not satisfying me sexually, or I was seeking your attention and you were not giving me attention should never come in. Because when you say that, you give your spouse an impression that you are not genuinely sorry and that you can do it again. So take all the blame. If they need to shout, let them shout. Take it. It's your fault. Don't try to shift or to share the blame in any way. That's the first step towards rebuilding the trust in your marriage. Then, number two, which is very important, become very transparent. You have to allow them to see through everything. So now there is no secret phone calls. There should not be unnecessary protection over your phone. They have to be able to see through. Because what marriage actually means is merger. Two people came together and they became one flesh. So there is no privacy in marriage. The day you said I do is the day you gave up your privacy. So there is no privacy. If you want to rebuild the trust in your marriage, you have to be transparent. The word of God says that they were both naked and they were not ashamed. So what does that word means? They were completely transparent. They saw through each other. There was no dark places, no cover. So that is what marriage is. And if you want to rebuild that trust in your marriage, you have to be transparent. Let your spouse see through. They might appear as though they are not watching. After cheating, they are. They might pretend as though everything is fine. They are not watching, they are watching. They're watching the way you take phone calls, the way you do things, how you come home. They're watching. And through the things they see, that will help them to rebuild the trust that is needed in your family. So in order for you to rebuild trust, the other person has to be able to see through. If not, then they begin to doubt again, suspicious begin to come in again, and then faith is affected. You know, there is no one that can actually trust you if they don't believe in you. So trust is just another a step higher than faith. So you have to allow them to see through so that they will be able to trust you again. So if you are that person wanting to rebuild trust again in your marriage, the key is transparency. You have to learn to be transparent. That's the key. Your spouse may behave sometimes, they may begin to recall sometimes what you have done. Please allow them. Sometimes when people talk through things, it heals them. So let them talk about it. Don't see it as nagging. Let them talk, because the more they talk over it, the more they are able to let go. And if you don't allow them to talk and you're shifting blame, what you're doing without you knowing is showing them the door. You want to allow them to think the marriage is worth fighting for. And so don't give them an impression that will make them to say, you know what, I am done. I don't want to work on this anymore. So that's very important. And thirdly, you have to constantly verbally appreciate your spouse. It's very important. Remember that when the action of unfaithfulness happened, you have hurt them, you crushed their self-esteem. So what you need to do is for you to constantly tell them how important they are to you, how much you love them, how much you appreciated them, how attractive they are. That's your job. You have to keep doing that, because that's the only thing that can rebuild their self-esteem. That's the only thing that can genuinely heal them from inside out. So you have to constantly do that. And I want to tell you, sometimes when you're telling your spouse after you've cheated on them, you love them, because your actions does not line up with your words, they will begin to question. It's okay, let them question, but constantly tell them. So if you do it over time, they begin to believe again what you're saying. Then they will take the act of infidelity as a mistake, as something that just came up, as something that is not important, that they should move by, or they should leave it behind. So the third and very important point, or very important thing you need to do to be able to rebuild trust in your marriage after cheating is for you to verbally, constantly appreciate your spouse. And when you do that, gradually and surely, you begin to see the love, the trust in your marriage come back. And when trust is fully restored, then the love in your marriage will be strengthened and will be restored as well. So thank you so much for watching this broadcast. I want to encourage you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Judith Imagoro Ministries. Like and follow my Facebook page at Judith Imagoro Ministries. And I want to also encourage you, share this broadcast with your friends and your family. There may be someone that you know that is going through doubt and going through circumstances in their marriage that you are not aware of. But when you share this broadcast with them, it can help them, and it can help to heal their marriage. So kindly share the broadcast, and every week there will be new topic on my channel at YouTube or Facebook. Please subscribe so that you'll be the first person to know when we release new videos. God bless you.